Alright, so this time we're in Noksapyeong, and I'm here with my friend Chris Baki.
Hello.
So my friend Chris here writes a blog called Chris in South Korea. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, it's a blog about travel and life in Korea. It's making a point to go to a new event or a destination or a festival or something new every single week. Over the past year, I spent a lot of time going to more unusual places, weirder places, and it's been a lot of fun. I've finished up my third book, which is about travel and the unusual places around Korea. So that'll be coming up pretty soon.
So some of you guys may have asked me, where do I find all these places that most Koreans don't even know about to make videos about? And the answer is really, Chris is one of the sources of information to me. Like before coming to Korea, I spent a lot of time on the blogs. And in Korea, Chris is more or less like, kind of like my guidebook. You know, him and other blogs kind of form a network, and what someone else finds, we all find out about. So you guys might want to check out his blog. It's really cool. And right now we're just enjoying our dark ale. Yeah, it's from a place called Magpie Brewery here in Noksapyeong. Actually, there's more than one brewery in Noksapyeong, and I think it's pretty interesting because we're actually going to talk about Korean beer right now. So, Korean beers. Chris, what do you think about Korean beers?
They suck.
Yes. No true words could ever be spoken. Some of you might think I'm hurting like their pride, but Koreans actually agree that Korean beer sucks. And it's kind of no secret that there's a duopoly here in Korea between height and caste, and they basically control pretty much the entire supply of beer. There's a few breweries like this, but they don't really exactly make it big because there's so much taxation, and they actually have to produce a ridiculous amount of brewed beer in order to export it to large chain stores. So as a result, you have really crappy beer. And actually I had one of my friends who told me that some, which is soju and mekju mixed together, they actually do that because the beer just sucks by itself. So those are his words. I don't want to qualify as a fact, but I'm just throwing it out there for you guys. But anyways, back to the duopoly with beer. Can you tell us something about that?
It's a duopoly. Like you got two big companies that own the majority of the shares. They all make something different and make about the same product, basic lager.
Part of the reason why Korean beer is just not that good is since these companies don't have much competition, they can really reduce the quality of the products and increase, in effect, increase their profit. And people really don't have much of a choice except to buy these. But luckily here in Noksapyeong, you have these breweries. And breweries are something that, well, home brewing is something that's quite popular in Korea. I know quite a few people are doing it. But I thought I really wanted to point that subject out to you guys. And we're going to enjoy our nice, fine brewery beer here. Cheers. Cheers.
And then maybe one guy,
All right, could you tell us who you are?
Yes. Hi, my name is Lydia. I am the manager of Magpie Brew Shop.
Could I ask you, what's your opinion about Korean beer?
I think Korean beer is mass-produced and it doesn't really cater to people's tastes. And it's an industry that needs to be a little further developed, and I think we're filling in the niche here.
So you say you're filling in a niche. Could you tell us a little bit more what you mean by that?
I just think people have more deeper palate than what is offered in Korea right now. So we're developing beers with actual flavors and a wider range of tastes.
All right, so could you tell us about your beer?
Right now we have a pale ale and a summer porter available. Those are two beers that are available all year long, and eventually we'll have seasonal beers, so we'll be switching out. The pale ale is a lighter, crisper beer with a bitter end. It has citrusy notes and is very fragrant. The porter is it's a lighter version of the standard porter. It has espresso and chocolate notes and has a slightly bitter finish.
Thank you for everything. Is there anything else you would like to add?
Come stop by and say hey.
So we're in the area of Noksapyeong, Haebangcheon. It's actually an area that I'm not very familiar with, but I notice it keeps coming up very often, like in the expat, like a blogosphere and like different people. So I want to really let Chris tell you about what this area is. Can you tell us about this area, Chris?
Well, it's sort of the expat enclave of central Seoul. Just around the corner you have Itaewon, which is well known for its tourist trade. But this area is where the creatives live. It's sort of the area known for the singers, the dancers. It's where you go to perform in many cases. So there's plenty of creative people that live in the area.
Yeah, so I really just want to show you guys kind of a small tour of this area so you can become familiar with it. And maybe someday, if you're in Korea or if you're planning on coming to Korea, you can come check it out, because it's probably not something you will see in a tourist guidebook.
And so the area called Haebangcheon is basically one main street. It goes up towards the Seoul Tower for about 2 blocks, and as it goes, it kind of gets more Koreanized as you go up. So you'll know you kind of reached the end of where the foreigners are and where the Koreans begin, based on what you see around you.
Yeah, and I noticed there's no real sidewalks here, are there?
Sidewalks? What are those?
Yeah, we're just kind of walking in the middle of the street, and in my mind I'm like hoping I don't get run over. I mean, it's Korea, but so far so good.
One aspect is that it's not just a place where people kind of come and go. It's really where a lot of the expats live. It's not like you go to Itaewon to party and then you go back to your home. You might go to the bar here and then you go back. You just walk home to your place.
All right, so there you guys have it, the Haebangcheon area. Oh, I'm not even sure I said it right. Anyways, sometimes people tend to think, or especially people who watch my videos, they tend to think that I know pretty much all there is to know about Korea, or like all the areas, but that couldn't be further from the truth. I mean, I'm still learning a lot, and especially in an area like this, it seems very popular with the expats, but I didn't even know about it because, to be honest, I don't really spend a lot of time with expats. You know, I spend a lot of time with people who like other Koreans, see what the locals do, but there's actually a whole lot that expats themselves do. So I hope you guys don't take me as some sort of guru and know everything, know all, but there's so much to see and do, and I'm really thankful that to have friends that Chris show me stuff. So you guys can discover places like this the same way I do and see them through my eyes. So thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.
We actually have a giant turd, and here you can put your feet down and it looks like you stepped onto a poo.
So we have these guys and they have these buckets, and apparently from the sign they used to like carry the poop away. So maybe that's when the containers got full of them, or maybe they were farmers and they could use